Welcome to Fatebound Threads! Today we're diving into the DTR, Distorted Reflection Release Notes, specifically the Errata section, to break down what changed, why it matters, and how it could affect your games this season. So what are errata and why do they happen? According to Weeb's official statement, errata should be used sparingly and only when absolutely necessary. In a perfect world, there wouldn't be any misprints or rules clarifications needed on the cards, but Grand Archive is still a relatively small company, some mistakes are bound to slip through. That said, errata can be especially confusing, especially for new players. Telling someone that their card doesn't actually do what it says on the printed version is not always an easy conversation. That's why knowing these official changes and being able to reference them clearly is super important when you're playing. The first card is Beastbond Paws. The errata here corrects the typeline. This card is not a regalia weapon, it is a regalia item. The same mistake and same correction appear on two other cards as well, the Necklace of Foresight and the Tome of Knowledge. Typeline distinctions matter because some cards interact only with weapons or only with items. For example, Bloodshroud Temper targets weapons only, so Beastbond Paws would not be a valid target. Swooping Talons, on the other hand, targets items, so Beastbond Paws would be a valid target. Card number 2, Necklace of Foresight. In addition to the typeline correction here, switching from a weapon to an item, Necklace of Foresight also had a regalia cost corrected. It was printed with a cost of 0, but it is supposed to cost 1. This is especially important because clerics get a class bonus that reduces that cost to 0. Without that bonus, other classes would need to pay the full material cost of 1. It's worth noting that all three of these cards, Beastbond Paws, Necklace of Foresight, and Tome of Knowledge, are reprints with new art. So if you have the original versions, which are printed correctly, it might help to keep them on hand for reference, even if you're playing with the newer ones. Card 3 is Lacuna's Grasp. Lacuna's Grasp reads, Seal bonus. On attack, if there are no cards in the attacker's intent, you may pay X. X can't be more than the amount of omens you have. If you do, Lacuna's Grasp gets plus X attack. The errata for Lacuna's Grasp adds the phrase, quote, until end of turn, end quote. That little phrase is a big deal. The weapon has 2 durability counters, meaning it can be used for at least 2 turns. Without this clarification, players might assume that the bonus damage was permanent. The errata ensures that the damage boost only lasts for the turn in which you activate it. The final errata is for Soutirer Vortex, a new Guardian Fantasia. The change here is simple. It removes the word slow from the bottom right of the card. While the card is played at slow speed, that's already implied. Fantasias are inherently slow, so adding the speed label is redundant. Generally, only spells and skills have speed printed on the card, since those can be either fast or slow depending on the effect. But for items, allies, weapons, and fantasias, slow is the default unless an effect specifies otherwise. These might seem like small tweaks, but they are important. Knowing the correct typing, costs, and effects helps you play cleanly and confidently. And if a rules question comes up mid-match, you'll be ready. These are the 5 key errata to know about going into the DTR season. What card are you most excited about? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're brewing. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more Grand Archive breakdowns, lore, and cosplay from Fatebound Threads.